Okay, here we have the tutorial for the Verilog portion of Project 1. So once again, I'm going to use the example that I previously used of AB naught and BC. So go ahead and start a new project. I'm going to call this sample 1. Alright, actually let's do the schematic. Okay, so we will go to new source, new Verilog module. We will call this example. Go ahead and click next. Alright, so how these are arranged is inside of these brackets you put your inputs and outputs. So for this we have an input A, these are separated by commas, input B, C, and our output F. Then underneath we will list our inputs A, B, C, our output F, and our next one is wire. Now this is the actual wires that are coming out of these gates. So since we have we're going to have one inverter and one AND gate, well, two AND gates, and then an OR gate. But this OR gate will have our output F as the output to that, so we don't need a wire for it. So for these wires, we will call the first one B naught. Oh, whoops. B naught. And then I'll call the next two AND 1 and AND 2. You'll probably want to be a bit more specific or creative. This is just for the example. Alright, so let's get started with the not. So we say not, and then in parentheses we always list our output first. So our output to this will be this wire. So B naught, and our input will be B. Next will be our first AND gate, our output of AND 1, and our input of A and B naught. For our second AND gate, we have our output as AND 2, input B, and input C. Now you can have more than 2 inputs on your AND gate. You could have 3 or more as well. And finally, our OR, our output F, our input AND 1 and AND 2. Alright, so we want to make sure and save that. Oops. We'll go and add a new source. Or I will add a new source at least. You'll probably want to do this anyways, but you won't technically have to because oops. when you create your first test bench from the schematic, it will be the exact same as this one, using the same inputs and outputs. But you'll probably want to make a test bench anyways. So associate the source with whatever Verilog file you have. So, example for me. Alright, so here we have our test bench. I have gone ahead and done all of this stuff, which I covered in a previous video, so don't need it here. Okay, let's save that. Go to, oh, okay, there we go. Save, highlight our test bench, hit plus here, let's do a quick check syntax. Alright, looks good. Let's simulate. And here we have our circuit working wonderfully. And here we have our monitor output, same as the schematic. So I hope this helps you guys figure out the Verilog portion of the Project 1. If you have any questions, post them on the Project 1 help section, or Project 1 questions, I'm sorry. Good luck.